Hi, I'm Jesus, and in this video, I'm going to be looking at 10 expensive CSGO skins that I think are actually garbage. When it comes to skins, being expensive is not the same as being good. People will pay insane prices for all kinds of crap, and in this video, we're going to be looking at some of the most famous examples. It's also probably going to shit on at least one skin you really like, you've been warned. Let's get into things. Now, this video is sponsored by SkinsMonkey. Check out SkinsMonkey to quickly and easily trade your CSGO skins. Use the code ZEUS to get up to $5 extra on your first trade, as well as a bonus when depositing. Link is in the description. Check it out today. Number 1, the Sword of Copper. Okay, so you might be asking, expensive? What are you talking about? But actually, this ugly piece of crap is over $100 on the Steam market. Naturally, it's not because of its looks, because it doesn't have any looks. It's a vanilla sword off with some glossy paint slapped on it, but because it's used to trade up for the Desert Eagle Blaze. And you might say that's a redeeming quality, but that trade up can only be done at a loss these days. So yeah, this skin is pretty bad, but it gets worse. Number 2, the Negev anodized navy. So this is the laser beam gun, except with a bit of blue on it. Pretty mid, which is naturally why this thing is worth $400 on the Steam market. And if you're wondering how such a bad skin on a bad gun in a forgotten collection can be worth that much, it's because you can use it to trade up for the Glock Fade, a trade up which is currently massively unprofitable. So yeah, this thing sucks. Number 3, the Phase 2 Gamma Doppler from the Riptide knives. Now, believe it or not, when the Gamma knives were first released in the appropriately named Gamma case back in 2016, the Phase 2 quickly became the most popular pattern after the Emerald because in part it was considered to be kind of a fake Emerald. But for whatever reason, when the finish was reused for the Riptide knives, Valve screwed it up completely and it came out looking really dead. The main reason for this appears to be that they decided to use this dull camo green on the handles that just looked bad compared to every other phase the skin came in, and they quickly lost their spot as a top tier phase as a result. But somehow, they're still more expensive than phase 1s and phase 3s, which is something I would never understand because they just look so much worse. Number 4, the Fake Gloves and Marble Fake Gloves. Now, the reason these gloves are on the list is that they wear like garbage. This is a field tested set, but they look like they're battle scarred, really battle scarred. They look like trash. I don't know why this particular set of gloves wears so badly, but it just kind of ruins them. They're fine in good condition, but getting them in good condition is just so hard to do. And the rest of the time, they just look like dog shit because half the paint's missing. Number 5, the best Karambit Fire and Ice in the game. So this is the 412 Karambit Marble Fade, also known as the best Fire and Ice pattern in the game. And I think it sucks. Why? Well, because this particular pattern ID wears really badly. So no matter how good the condition on this thing is, it will always have some amount of scratches on its corner. Like there will always be a bit of paint missing here. And given these things can sell for over $10,000, the fact that there's always a bit of paint missing on the corner is pretty unfortunate. Number 6, the Medusa. So what's wrong with this skin? Well, basically, it's a very expensive blue orb worm god that's got much lower effort artwork. And if the blue really matters to you, well, there's other options that are just as good, if not better, and don't cost an absolute fortune. Unlike the Dragon Lore and the Gungnir, the Medusa never really became a legendary skin. And honestly, when you look at it, that is not really a surprise. Number 7, the Orb Fade. So, you know Valve were having a particularly lazy one when they decided just to slap the fade texture on the entire orb. Either way, the result is about as subtle as Onopixel unboxing an NIP paper, and I think it looks pretty fucking bad given how much of a high tier skin it's meant to be. Number 8, the Lightning Strike. Okay, so what is my problem with the Lightning Strike? It's the texture. It's way too low res. Now, I found the original image it was based on, and look, some of that fuzziness is probably a bit baked in. The original image is a bit grainy, and overall, the Lightning Strike is a cool design. I genuinely like the idea behind it, but the end result is just too grainy. If it was just a little bit crispy, it'd be perfect, but the way it currently is, it's basically just the Orb 144p. Number 9, the X-Ray. Just look at it. This is meant to be on the level of a Dragon Lore. Next, number 10, the Fire Serpent. I hate this skin, but it looks like a kid scribbled on a default AK, and the dragon itself looks like it's missing chromosomes. Now, I know part of this is just an aesthetic style, but the problem is I think the aesthetic style is fucking awful and I hate it. This is definitely my least favorite high-end skin in the game. I think it's only famous and expensive just because it was the OG covert skin. Like, I don't think it's actually good in any actual way, and that's why it's, you know, in last place on the list, because it is my absolute #1 most hated. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully I've made you angry about at least one of these skins, but if you don't completely hate me after watching this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, massively appreciated. Otherwise, trust the numbers, not your guts. I'm Jesus, thanks for watching,